So what we do is we have 5 qualifying tournaments that are just within our club, so it's only members of our club that compete, and we do 5 of those a year. And the top 2 in points throughout those 5, so we do a point system. The top 2 at the end of the year, and those points get to go compete in the national championship on Pickwick Lake in Alabama for Boat US Collegiate, and then they also get to go to the BASS National Championship on the Arkansas River in Little Rock, Arkansas. Today at the expo, we're doing fishing demos over at the fishing tank put on by Western Bass. We're just answering questions that people have about the fishing club, and we're trying to talk to them a little about the tips and techniques that we have for Arizona lakes. Some of the tips that I gave today was talking about the drop shot fishing, talking about throwing jigs, just really key Arizona things that you do because of the way that you fish here in Arizona. We have really clear water, so you're going to want a slow presentation. You're going to want something that is very small in size because the bass can see it in the water here, as opposed to like when we go to the Arkansas River, it's mud. You're looking at chocolate milk, so you want stuff that's big, putting off a lot of vibration. So I was born and raised in Anchorage, Alaska. I started fishing for trout and salmon when I was about 3 years old, and I just love fishing ever since I've grown up. My dad commercial fished in Alaska for 20 years while I was growing up, and then I just trout fished and stuff like that. And then I came to Arizona, and I was talking with a kid in one of my classes who was on the bass fishing team. He's like, "Yeah, man, come on out. You've never caught a bass?" I was like, "No, I don't know what they are." So I was like, "I'll go catch it. I love to fish." So I caught my first bass Thanksgiving 2008, and I've been hooked ever since. It's pretty cliche to say that, but ever since 2008, I've been hooked on bass fishing. And my first tournament that I fished in was March of 2009 in Clear Lake in California, where we got 5th place out of 40 teams and ended up getting a check. And after that, I was hooked, as you would say, also. And it was like, I can get paid to bass fish. We made a couple $1,000 for finishing in the top 5, so it was awesome. If someone's like trying to get into fishing, I would go down to like Bass Pro Shops or Cabela's, or even the Hookup is a really local store, but it's a bigger bass fishing store. They have people there that know what they're talking about. You can go in and talk to anybody. They're all local people who fish tournaments and stuff like that throughout the Arizona area. And some of them are from like California and stuff like that, so they all have a lot of experience. So if you're trying to get into it, go down there, talk with some people, and they'll get you set up with what you need to be successful.